Welcome cats and kittens to a long overdue episode of 20 cc's of Catnip. I'm your host, Dr. Purrington, and today we're going to do some following map PvP gameplay. It's actually one of my first matches in here, so what I would usually say is let's jump right into it. But we're literally going to jump right into it, because I actually missed a little bit at the beginning of the match in the recording. So I already killed the guy once, and this is where we're going to start off from. So if you'll notice, he's right at the nest. I believe he's killing it right now, which I thought was extremely fast in my opinion. I didn't actually know what was going on at first. He had his car as a UV safe zone for a little bit there. I really just want to kill him, so I go in for the forward spit. I actually get it off, which was nice. He was dodging backwards, which is a great time to spit anybody with anything. I want to distract him. If you notice here, I actually tackle him, and the horde doesn't do any damage to him, which I found a little strange. But I'm just going to keep chasing him down. You always want to be slicing when you chase someone down. Another horde explosion, but no death. And he dodges backwards into a fence, and I smash him and the fence at the same time for the second kill of the match. I've actually noticed in a couple of the games, not just on the following, but in BDZ in general, horde doesn't seem to be doing as much as it used to. I don't know if it's a part of the increased health of some survivors. Most of the people just sort of boost themselves up to level 250 rank, and then they think they can get like plus 75 health or something. But yeah, the horde doesn't seem to be as effective as it used to. Sometimes it just does not insta-kill, mostly during animations. So I'm going to try and grab myself onto his car. I'm not really sure what this does. I think it just kind of knocks the car over. He manages to get his UV light off me. I tried to block it with the car, but the car doesn't actually block UV light and blows his car up on me, which is kind of mean, but you can do what you gotta do. So he's slicing at the nest. I go in for a ground pound. I just want to keep swiping at him. Like I said, if you're gonna chase someone down, always just keep swiping. Get another ground pound off of him, and a nice melee for the third kill of the match. Melees are very underrated, by the way. Most of the time, if you chase someone down, they're going to pop a flare, or they're going to keep dodging, because they're going to expect the ground pound, which is the most effective Night Hunter move you can do, so it's not like they have a reason to not expect it. But, I mean, 6 or 7 melees and they're dead, so it's a really good thing to use. I grab onto his car again. I have no idea what grabbing onto the car does, really. It doesn't seem to do too much. But he does kill a nest, and then I remember, oh, I've got a spit smash available. So I just go in for the UV spit smash. Nice easy kill for the fourth kill of the match. He's only killed one nest at this point, so I was feeling pretty confident. I mean, really you just want to have 2 kills for every 1 nest, so anything above that, you're pretty much golden. So I'm already up an entire nest, advantage-wise. I do see he spawns in at this point. He doesn't seem to want to use the car anymore, which I guess makes sense because I just keep jumping onto it. He goes on foot. I want to get him with another horde spit, because I do have it available. So I just chase him down a little bit. I go in for a ground pound. He goes at me, which he shouldn't have done. I think he maybe just hit the wrong button. Instead of dodging, probably jump forward. If you see there, actually, that strange little glitchy kind of animation is when tackle beats out dropkick, which I think is great now, because dropkick was just such a crazy move for people to be using. But yeah, at this point I just have to chase him down. Fun fact that I learned, if you tackle someone when they're not facing you, they can't actually stop it, so I just run right in for the tackle melee combo. And his life for the 5th kill. That actually works from the devs, by the way. Great resource if you ever want to visit the official forums. They are very responsive to the players. So if you are ever chasing someone down and they are not facing you at all, they cannot stop the tackle. I mean, even if they try and dodge, it just doesn't work. So I do kind of chase him out into the field. This is just plain stupid. He dodges backwards, and I hit the ground pound and just get swapped right in the face. I had all my spits too. I really should just shot something. Even a toxic spit to keep him away from me would have done something. But it happens. I ain't perfect. I die all the time. But thankfully the Night Hunter has infinite lives, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Takes a long ass time to respawn. Thankfully I do jump right back into it. He's insanely far away. I mean, I got Tendrils, and I did try to run a little bit. I wanted to see if the running was faster than Tendrils. It doesn't really seem to be. I think it's more or less for the surprise factor. That hunter's just kind of running on the ground super duper fast, and you can tackle from that point as well. I do come up on him. Again, a total mistake on my part. I don't know why I tried to kill him on there, but I do get death from above real quick on that one. I think I just kind of wanted to keep him away from the nests, but that was going to happen. If you notice, while I'm dead here, he kills both nests in the time that I'm dead. And that's where I started to get suspicious, because I had heard that people were using one-hit KO glitches again. And apparently if you dupe your way all the way to 250 and you use one of the arrows from your crossbow, I forget which one, it might be all of them, it might just be one. I've heard conflicting stories on that, but it just one-hit KOs the nests, which is BS. I mean, we had the devs did a really good job getting rid of all the other glitches. People can't just sit in safe houses anymore. People can't sit under the map anymore. But we're dealing with the good old EXP caliber glitch again, so that's nice and fun. I went in for the ground pound. I hit him, and then I stupidly missed the spit. He's facing backwards, so he can't stop me. I get the UV spit off, but I stupidly missed another ground pound here. He dodges as he's healing, and I thought I could get him while he was just kind of backing up. But it does kind of waste the UV spit here. I want to go after him, but I've got no spits. I've got no UV heal. I gotta wait for my health to regenerate. So I kind of just let this one go to waste. He's dancing around in his little field of UV flowers. You just start heading towards the nest, and I just want to kind of catch up to him, smack my head against a tree. Avoid trees; they're painful. I almost jump into the safe house. I was like, "Ooh, I'll go in." Nope, 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 nope. I will die. I'm dancing around him a little bit. He's pretty far away. He's not even near the nests, which is strange. I think he's just trying to lure me out, which totally works, because here I come. And he dodges in mid-air, which, ugh, I hate that. But it's probably just latency. He may not have actually been in mid-air, or the dodge may have put him in the air. And if you're mid-dodge, you still dodge tackles and stuff. So it might have been legitimate. But chase him down a little bit. Flying around. Makes for very long engagements when you're playing with this map. He dodged the tackle again. Ugh, I hate that. But yeah, it takes a long time to get from person to person. I wanted to hit him with a horde spit. Did not work. I thought I stuck him, but it was just too short. Dodged another tackle. I'm still getting 100 XP from each tackle, so I don't mind. But I want to hit him with a nice ground pound, get him with the UV spit. And I thought I could just kind of dive in here and take him out. He actually runs away from the UV. I take out the flare, but I miss him, which sucks. I like how you get 50 EXP for disabled flares now. That's a nice little addition. But he's just dodging around. Miss the tackle again. I feel like I'm a bull getting El Toro over here. And then his UV runs out, so we do a little song and dance here. Just, am I over here? Am I over here? No, no, I'm over here. I'm over here. But he kind of wises up eventually and just starts running like crazy. But at this point I do get my spits back, so I'm going for UV drop kicks me. But that lets me get a nice UV spit off. And this time he couldn't stop it, so going for the ground pound, get a couple swipes off. Just gonna keep chasing him down. He tries to jump up here, and I think he tries to jump right back up, assuming that I was gonna come down, but it doesn't work. I stayed right up there and just kept swiping as he tried to transition from one ledge to the other. And it ends in a nice melee kill. I feel like melee is the only way I've killed this guy so far. I mean, there was that other kill, but God, I love melee. So many people just do not assume that you're gonna melee. It's great to use. So here he comes. He pops the UV safe light on that thing. Makes it very difficult to stop a car. I'm not actually sure how long it lasts either. I'm not a high enough level of my human to know how long those things go on. Not much happens over here. We just kind of he comes in. I'm up here on this roof. I don't have any spits. I get horde spits. Not gonna do too much over here. He's dodges a couple times. I think he wants me to come down over there, but I'm not gonna do that. He has a nice UV through here. I like this. Wee little arc. It's a good shot. But yeah, he just keeps jumping up and trying to get me to miss a ground pound. I don't know why. I've seen a couple other people do that as well, but you really don't have time to grapple and hook all the way back up and kill the hunter before the grappling hook runs out. So he runs over here. I distinctly remember thinking, I should use Toxic Pit against him. I think I even switched to it for a second. Yeah, there's I want to Toxic him, but I'm not that stupid. So he throws a UV. Another good throw. Got a good arm. And he throws one on top of him, so I can't run over there. And I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to Toxic Spit while he's slicing this nest. Nope, he one-shots it. And not only does he one-shot it, in case you're thinking, oh, well, that's not a glitch, it's just a powerful weapon. It doesn't even show that the half the nest has been destroyed. Just in case you think that's something legitimate. It just glitches the game out completely. So yeah, he is using the one-hit KO glitch. I managed to ground pound and get a nice spit off on him, but it doesn't even matter because he doesn't have to fear anything. We can just one-shot it. I go in here, ground pound, swipe him a couple times. I think he already healed, but not enough apparently. Managed to get off a nice melee and flip him in the air like a ragdoll. So 2 nests left, 3 lives. I'm already a little bit ahead at this point, but not much anymore now that I know that he can one-shot them. So I gotta play a lot more aggressive if I want to kill him. He spawns way away from me, but he's got his car. I'm not even sure if he's in it. Really hard to catch up with these things sometimes. I do try to grab onto it again to slow him down a bit, but it doesn't really work. Just kind of Spider-Man across the fields. I think right here I try to turn to the side, but nope, I missed it. I'm actually able to grab it onto here, but then he just flips the car over and activates the UV light remotely, so that was kind of bad. And there's another one-shot. And again, it does not activate the half notification on the nest list, so that really bugs me. So I can't really jump over there. I just kind of gotta wait him out a bit. I want to kill him, but I've got to spit each. Problem is he's way out in the open, and that's just not the place a night hunter should be fighting anyone. I'll kind of sneak around here. I see he's being attacked by the zombies, so I thought it would be a good idea to come down here and attack him. I guess he's stuck on the fence there, so I kind of messed up the ground pound that I wanted to jump on him with. But he's just UV lighting me for now. I go for a ground pound here, miss it royally, and he just starts squatting at my face with his crowbar or something. So I back up. Not much I can do, unfortunately. He tosses a UV light on the nest. Dips in there. I want to go in there and spit smash him, but totally my fault. I just slip on the edge there and just I can't even hit him. So I pop up. I do want to slice his face off, so gotta get a little more aggressive. Going for the spit. I get the horde off on him so that he's at least pressured, and this is the only thing he can stand on, so I just hop right up here. It looks like he's trying to grappling hook there, but something messes up, so I just knock him off once, and knock him off again. And by this time, the horde do the dirty work for me. At that point I had to cut out the recording and just record again because it was going over 15 minutes. So we go ahead and see that he's already all the way at the nest, which really sucks because again, that one-shot kill stuff is going to make it crazy hard to kill the nests, but Night Hunter's nice and fast, so I am able to get over here, ground pound him for some pressure, hit him with the UV, or the UV or horde? Horde. Hit him with the horde spit, so he's got to climb. I wanted to swipe him there, but I didn't get the chance. I'm just going for the nice quick ground pound and swipe him a couple more times. He comes up here, ground pound again, and slash him right off the building. Let that limp ragdoll body fall off. So, thankfully, we're a little more even now. I've got 2 of my little nests left, 1 regular nest, and he's got 1 regular life left. There goes a horde zombie, exploding a little late to the party there, buddy. But here he comes, respawning right in. He does not use the car again. I think he understands that if he gets it in, I'm just going to take him out. I do want to trap him out here as quickly as possible, so I go in for the horde spit. Thankfully, he's dodging backwards again, so he's nowhere for him to dodge. He starts draining my UV light pretty quick. I need to get off a UV spit. I actually get off a stick, so that was great. Now he can't UV light me. He's got to run from the horde. He's pretty much screwed at this point. He's facing away from me. I go in for the tackle, and a horde explodes while he's in midair. Actually kills him this time for the final kill of the match. Well, that's about it. once again, thank you very much for watching Cats and Kittens. As always, entertaining you is my Hippocratic oath. I hope you have a good night, and enjoy the following. I know I do.